Hey everyone, it's Mari. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am going to be sharing a card that I made for the Not2Shabby shop. I will be leaving a link to the shop in the description box below, so make sure you check that out. And I have created a card here today using the Sunny Studio Pink Peonies stamp set. I love this stamp set, it's so pretty. And I did some really simple heat embossing to create a card. I also used the Anytime Stamp and Die stack from LDRS to create my sentiment. So there's actually a few different stamps that go along with this die, but this specific stamp that I used is called the Anytime stack. And then this die works and is interchangeable with all of the different stamps. So it's brilliant. All you have to do is line up that die with the inked up image of the sentiments. And with one pass, you get all of these different sentiment strips cut out. And I love that. So these are all just a bunch that I had cut for during another process. And so then I just have these to reach for in a little container on my desk. So the sentiment strip that I used on my card front today is one of these strips that I had previously trimmed up. And I just love this. I think this is one of the most versatile stamp and die sets I've ever used. I think it's super cool. And here you can see the sentiment on the front of my card. So this is the card that I created. I started off with a piece of Bristol Smooth cardstock. I did some ink blending on that Bristol Smooth cardstock before I did the heat embossing. I used those stamps to heat emboss. Over top of that ink blending, I used some Lawn Fawn embossing ink and some Wow opaque white embossing powder. And this is just a really nice bright white embossing powder. Then once I had the heat embossing done, I actually did the ink blending again over top, and smoothed it out over top of that white ink. And then I just sized down my card front slightly. I'm just showing you that I made it slightly smaller than the A2 size card base, and I popped it up onto my bright pink card base here with some foam adhesive to give it some dimension. And then I also added a little dimension behind my sentiment strip here as well, and adhered that to the front of my card, along with a few Pretty Pink Posh sparkling clear sequins that are just super shiny and pretty. This is a really simple card, but it's so pretty. I just love it. And these are the two colors, and the third one's coming up, of ink that I use. So I use picked raspberry, mustard seed, and seedless preserves as my three colors. I started with mustard seed in the top left-hand corner. Then I went to the picked raspberry and finished off with the seedless preserves. So I really love that blend of ink. I think it's super pretty. This is just a really nice, elegant card, and you could give this for any type of occasion, really. And that LDRS Anytime Stack Sentiment Strip Stamp Set and Die has a bunch of different types of sentiments. For example, congratulations. There's a happy birthday, thinking of you, etc. So this Pink Peonies from Sunny Studio is just gorgeous. There is also a die set that coordinates with those stamps, which is also very, very useful. I will, like I said before, link up to Jamie's shop in the description box below. Don't forget that Jamie does offer a bulk shipping reduction for people living in the US, and she also has a rewards program in the shop, so make sure you check that out. She's always got deals and sales and all the new stuff in her shop, so please make sure you check that out. I love working with Jamie at the Not2Shabby shop. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I really appreciate it, and have an amazing day, and I hope to see you here again on my channel. Bye bye.